politicians who are behind sit-at-home order have been identified. Wonders they say shall never end. Of course, you know that the governor of Imo State, at least I heard from him several times that this whole unrest in Southeast are politically motivated, that everybody calling IPOB or the security men calling IPOB, that is beyond all this wahala happening in Southeast, are beyond the IPOB members, but the government will not listen to them. He said the so-called unrest are politically motivated, they are politically inclined. Now, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has tasked the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Group, Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide, to prevail on some politicians allegedly responsible for the rising cases of insecurity in the Southeast region to amend their ways. IPOB, in a statement by Ima Powerful, his spokesperson, alleged that insecurity in the Olu senatorial district of Imo State is primarily a result of political conflict among key players in the state, including Governor Hope Uzodinma, former governors Emeka Ihedioha, Rochas Okorocha, and Senator Ifeanyi Ararume. The secessionist group said these key players should make peace among themselves and stop the killing, otherwise it will intervene. However, IPOB said the advice should not be misinterpreted by the politicians. IPOB further insisted that it is not responsible for the killings in the region, stating that its members cannot share the innocent blood of fellow Igbo persons. It, however, vowed to unravel the facts or the faces behind insecurities in the region. The statement reads, following the incessant insecurity situation prevailing in the entire Biafra land, particularly in Imo State, we the global movements and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and leadership of our great prophet and liberator of her time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to state unequivocally that our intelligence unit M branch has unraveled those masterminds and sponsors of these atrocities and genocidal attacks going on in the entire territory of Biafra and its territory since almost 2 years now. The fact remains that IPOB and ESN are not behind the insecurity in the eastern region because we cannot shed innocent blood of a fellow Igbo person or Biafra citizens. This disheartening insecurity is the handiwork of some traitors and renegades who see politics as a career job, and we have discovered how they recruited external aggressors whom they used to murder their people and target political opponents as we. This problem is lingering in the region and particularly in Imo State, and had split over to some parts of Anambra State because of political reasons and interests. We are calling on stakeholders in the eastern region, the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, and most especially some key players in Imo State politics like Emeka Ihedioha, Senator Ifeanyi Ararume, Rochas Okorocha of Imo State, to make peace among themselves in order to stop the killing of our people because of political interests in the state. Imo State citizens have suffered much in the hands of these renegades employed by these politicians in Imo State. If this continues, IPOB will have no option than to do the needful, so they will understand that Imo State is not for them alone, and we will ensure that the security of the state will not be jeopardized. This advice should not be misinterpreted by these evil politicians. It's quite appalling that someone like Engineer Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, Archbishop Anthony Obinna, and many others, including our traditional rulers and Ohaneze Ndigbo leadership, could not come together and call these politicians like Emeka Ihedioha, Senator Ifeanyi Ararume, Rochas Okorocha, and Hope Uzodinma to order and follow peace to reign in the state. What does it benefit you people to see Imo State be in the kind of turmoil because of politics, especially in Olu senatorial district? the Ohanaeze Ndigbo should call these politicians in the state to a meeting with a view to settle them. IPOB and ESN, after a long and tedious covert intelligence work on the insecurity ravaging the eastern regions and Imo State in particular, have made a tremendous breakthrough in unraveling those behind the situation and those politicians who are deriving joy because of the blood of their people. It's shocking that they can murder our people because of political interest and turn around to blame it on IPOB ESN. Imo State is the home base of these renegades and traitors who are committing these heinous crimes against humanity and blaming them on peaceful movements seeking freedom of our people. But he assured their cup is now full. We are about to bring them to their knees to the public, and nobody who knows them should blame them for what will befall them, and because IPOB is coming for them and they will regret being involved in the likes in this kind of activity in the region. Information at our disposal reveals that many desperate political elites of Imo extraction are strongly behind the insecurity in the state and blaming it on IPOB. The sole aim of these criminal politicians in Imo was to destroy, demonize, and tarnish the image of IPOB, but we won't accept or allow them to continue to terrorize our land. IPOB shall very soon mention and expose the names of foot soldiers and criminals deceive they are using for this evil acts, so that the general public will know who are behind their misery and the harvest of innocent blood in Imo State. They will be exposed to the public to ensure that the Imo State crisis is brought to a stop and afford the Imo State indigenes the square, the space and environment to live in security and have rest. The politicians behind these devilish activities thinking that anybody will know, nobody will know them and expose them should retrace their steps before it will bounce on them shortly. I'm sure Nigerians will be eager to know. Nigerians will be eager to know those who are behind this whole thing, because can't continue like this. These are the people who will be pretending as if everything is fine, but meanwhile they are the ones behind the atrocity all along. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.